It's CardKast with Mike and Lenz, the show about everything sports cards, autographs, and memorabilia. I'm Len plus Z, and this is the Mail Day opening video edition. What's up, guys? Yes, it is another Mail Day, and I'm pretty pumped up. So not only do we have a mail day, but I also have like a little bit of a fresh catch here. Of course, this has got to capture everybody's attention, and I can't believe that this actually fell out of a deal. So we'll go into that later on, you know, after we're done with the mail here. So, but really, really cool box with some gems inside for sure. So, anyways, we will get into We'll get into it right here. So this one, it was in a box. I opened it, had popcorn, forgot that it was supposed to be in the last mail day, but I'm glad that it kind of came into this mail day. And this eBay seller is VIRGO9966. It's VIRGO. And it's all one row or one word or whatever. So yeah, it's pretty crazy because I wanted to open up this last time, but anyways, so we have a 1969 Topps Reginald Martinez Jackson. It's in a lighter Sharpie. I just want to open this. I want to do this on camera just because like these older screw downs, sometimes there's moisture involved. And if you pull the two plastic pieces apart and moisture got in, there's a chance that the card can actually come apart. So something I actually didn't ask, but we'll see. We'll find out together. And here we go. So, whoa, slid right out. Bye, Reg. It's good, and it is good. So, you know, those cards are starting to disappear very, very quick. Those signed Hall of Fame rookie cards, as I was saying before. So happy that came in and not damaged. Thank you very much, Mr. Virgo 6699 or 9966. I can't remember which one it is. All right, let's get into we'll get into my boy from Mill Creek, Brett. Yeah, Mill Creek Sports, Brett Holcomb. So they always pack their stuff up nice. I don't remember what the heck did I buy this time. I think I bought something from the last time. Might have been like the Rod Carew 68 Topps. So let's see. I'm struggling to get this open here. They put it in a box and then they wrapped it a bunch of times and I'll just show you first class, or not first class, but packed really good. Okay. We know it's a graded card. That's for sure. Oh, that's right, man. How could I forget about this? All right. So here we have, it's dual certified with a JSA sticker on the back and a VG-ish looking, it's crease free, but it's got surface wear. Nice George Brett sign. I have one with a Hall of Fame inscription, and then just recently I picked up I had a Robin Yount that I kind of like, pair those up. So I had a single sign Robin Yount and then a Hall of Fame inscription George Brett, and then I picked up a Hall of Fame inscription Robin Yount, and then I could go for a single sign George Brett with the auto grade of 10. I think that's cool. These are two highly desirable cards from the late 60s and mid 70s. So we're going to jump right into, let's see, BGM Sports Marketing, BGM _sports _marketing, all one word. I think I remember what this was. And this actually really cool. Again, you guys know I love Hall of Fame signed cards, Topps cards, rookies, and you also know that I love inscriptions, and this definitely checks both of those boxes. Let's see if we could here we go. This is gorgeous. Wow. Can't wait to share it with you guys. Okay. So unfortunately, this isn't slabs. It's got the JSA sticker with the cert card. But man, this is a 1976 Topps Dennis Eckersley with a Hall of Fame 2004 inscription. 1992 MVP, AL Cy Young. Sorry. So, I mean, it's got the two big inscriptions there. Probably one of the nicest rookie cards I've seen of his. Definitely like, a modern show type signature. So, and then last but not least, we have from Bryon-21. Now I've had his stuff on before at least twice. I know at least twice. And, you know what? I'm just going to call him right now. We'll get him on the show. It's my show. I'm allowed to do that. Get him on.
Hello?
Brian, what's going on, man?
What's up, man?
Nothing much. Just breaking open some mail here, and I'm just about to dig into yours. And I say, you know what? Why not give him a call? We're becoming friends now, and I figure why not bring you on the show. So, before I get into this, can you please tell some of the listeners on some of the things that you sell in your store?
Oh, absolutely. I like vintage cards with autos. Usually rookies, second years. And if it's a really big name player, I'm pretty much up for any card that he has.
I was just kind of explaining because one of the cards that I just opened up was a 75 George Brett, and I was just saying that. Oh, I'm sorry, it was a 76 Eckersley with multiple inscriptions, and I was like, I love rookies, I love inscriptions, and when you get them both. So anyways, as always, this is, was packed like a pillow, which when you're buying higher end cards, you definitely want them packed right. And you absolutely do that. And here we have a 1970. I mean, this card is like crisp. This is like, did you just pull this out of the pack and get it signed or what? So this is, go ahead.
I mean, quite, but it's definitely a nice shape, especially, are you talking about the 73?
I'm talking about the 74.
Oh, 74. Yeah, 74 is really, really nice.
The color on it is fantastic. The centering is, 60-40. The edges and corners are sharp. There's like two tiny little nicks in the bottom, but you just don't see this card in that kind of shape that, you just see signed. And this is a bomb. I mean, this is definitely, I have 174 Topps. It's got a vintage ballpoint pen inscription, and unfortunately, I'm sorry, signature. Probably playing days because it definitely looks different than this. It's in a BGS slab, and it's probably signed in 74, and it's costing me a fortune because I feel like I got to have one in vintage ballpoint pen, and I got to have one in like almost like new standard today, thin Sharpie marker.
Totally. I mean, 74 always you get print defects, you get off centering. And when I saw that card, I was just like, I got to have this card. And when I had the opportunity to get a Schmidt auto on a 74, it was a no-brainer.
Now, your store, Bryon-21 on eBay. What I want to tell the listeners is, I mean, first of all, we just kind of stumbled upon, our path of, buying and selling. And then we just, you end up sending a business card. And I was like, oh, it's like after we kind of did a deal, we, started texting each other and stuff like that. And, but what I wanted to just, tell the listeners, not only are you getting, ridiculous like fan favorites and Hall of Famers that are just done right. If you check out the pricing, I would say that your pricing, and I don't want to do this injustice here. I would say your pricing is very close to, I would say near retail, but the reason being, and this is very, very important to everybody that's listening out there, is Bryon is getting like high grade cards signed. He's not getting low grade, cards with creases and, paper like ripped out of the back and things like that and trying to, get a good market. I mean, or markup, I should say. These cards are like really, really nice. And I'm going to bring in right now the 73 Topps, which again, it's a little off center left to right, but this is a great quality looking card. This is not a beater that has been signed where the value goes up because the player signed it. You have value from the card being nice, and you have value from the way the card has been signed. And again, another BGS 10 auto.
You know what it is, Len? I always like to sell things that I would want to buy.
Good point.
So when I'm selling something, I'm looking at that card saying, you know what? If that was on eBay, that's something I'd put on my watch list, or something that I would look into buying. I would be asking questions about it. But I really appreciate that. That was really kind of you. Thank you.
Yeah, no, you got it. And also too, again, I would say, it's very tough because there's no book value on what, a 72 Topps Pete Rose with a hit king and script. Like there's no really reference. It's really just, kind of like you kind of got to go off of things that either, previously sold. You have to, as a seller, you have the responsibility of, again, taking in the condition of the card, figuring out your own expenses of what it costs you to get the card signed, what it costs you to get the card originally, what it costs to get the card encapsulated. All those things have to kind of factor into the final price, eBay's fees and shipping and all this other stuff. So, I say that because, a lot of people just don't understand what goes behind selling these cards. And how did you get into doing, this particular thing? Was this something that you've been recently getting into, or something that you've been doing for a while?
Yeah, it's kind of been, I've always been a card collector ever since I was a little kid. But the autos, it's been about maybe 2 or 3 years. And it was just one of those things where I went to a show and they had all these guests and I was like, like, what would it be like? And then I started reading some articles. PSA and Beck were having all these articles about how getting these rookie cards signed is just red hot right now. Red hot. So I jumped on and it's just taken off. It's been great.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, the other thing too is, if you aren't like locked, stock and loaded with cards that you might have, purchased, 8-10 years ago, where, back in 2012, the card market was very lean, and, you could pick up some of these Hall of Fame rookies and second year cards at a very small fraction of what they're going for today. Now add the cost of, say, a 73 Topps Mike Schmidt that's in X condition. And now add the fact that he's probably asking and getting more money than he's ever gotten before. For signings. I mean, so, and those things are also, adding up to a number. But what I also wanted to bring up that I forgot to bring up is that Bryon is very cool. He's got best offers. Again, if you're respectful to him, I guarantee he will be respectful to you. And by the way, he ships immediately. So, I mean, he's only right across. I think you're in Long Island, right?
Right. I'm right across the Sound.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're literally, so he's in earshot with me. I'm in Connecticut, and, I literally have gotten the stuff either next day or, in 2 days. So not to say that somebody in California is going to get something in 2 days, but guaranteed you buy something from him, he's probably getting it out within 24 hours of you purchasing for sure. So, anyways, Bryon, thank you very much for coming on. We're pretty much wrapped up here. So I appreciate it, man. Here's the other thing. Bryon, so if you go to his store, Bryon-21, you're going to see, again, a ton of fan favorites and Hall of Famers signed. You're going to see them encapsulated, and you're going to see great stuff. However, Bryon's got a lot of stuff coming down the pipe. He was sharing some pictures with me of stuff that hasn't even been listed yet and some things that haven't been encapsulated yet. And I can't wait. I can't wait till he gets the stuff back. I can't wait till he lists the stuff. So make sure you add him follow him, because the new stuff that he lists it's killer stuff. So again, Bryon, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, Lens. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You got it, man. Have a great weekend.
You too. Take care.
Thanks, bud. Bye. Okay, so that wraps. There we go. Bryon's out of here. So, anyways, so that pretty much wraps up our show. And we have, I don't know, there's so much stuff going on. We got podcast, I think, coming down on Sunday, and should be was it Sunday the 14th. So we got that coming. So that's great. And again, guys, thank you very much. A sincere thank you to all the listeners out there. If you like the show, please like, share, and comment below. Oh my God, hold on. I got to cut that off. We forgot to go check inside the box. I mean, because I got this killer deal. I got to tell you guys about it, and we'll just do that right now.